What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This one is going to be a little bit different than my previous videos. We are going to do more like a question and answer style video. I think a lot of people don't know a few things about me, so what I did was I went onto Instagram, I got up one of those little question boxes, everybody asked me some questions, and now I'm going to answer them. If you are not following me on Instagram, it'll be the first link in the description. That way you can get involved in things like this, and maybe next time I can get to a question that you've been wondering. So we're gonna just jump straight into it. I have not too many, but quite a few. So first one, how did you get into fitness? So in high school, I went out for my softball team, the high school softball team, and I did not make it my first year when I tried out. So I was like, okay, well, you know, I need to get into the gym. I need to get bigger, faster, stronger, just like everybody thinks. The next year I did end up making it, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's because I went to the gym. I think I was just a little bit better that next year, playing over the summer and whatnot. But that like initial seed that I planted in myself, I really enjoyed going to the gym. And even when I was playing softball, I was still going to the gym. So it kind of just like, it developed the passion that I have now. And then I did fall off from the gym, but when it was about the end of my senior year, we were planning our kind of like beach week, senior trip type of deal. And I knew that I was going to be in a bikini around a lot of people. And I just wanted to lose weight in general. I mean, I've always kind of struggled with my weight, especially with like confidence and stuff. If you don't know, I have a twin sister, and constantly being compared to somebody gets quite annoying. So I just wanted to change it. So I went into the gym and I kind of just fell in love with it. I enjoyed the weightlifting side of it. I was never really one of those girls who like just did cardio. I did the cardio, but I definitely incorporated weight training from the get-go. And yeah, I just fell in love with it. I found a passion for it, and that's what led me to where I am today. Alright, number 2. For a natural, how do you get out of an unbreakable plateau? So when it comes to plateaus, you're going to have to change what you're doing. So for example, if you're doing the bench press and you do the same weight with the same reps every single week, you're never going to increase your bench press. So what I would do is follow more of like a progressive overload style of training. So what that is like with the bench press, you're going to add, you know, maybe 2.5 pounds to 5 pounds and then gradually increase that each training session that you do the bench press, or you can increase your reps. So if you don't want to, you know, change the weight, then add in 1 to 2 extra reps. So just a progressive overload is basically slowly increasing reps and weight. That's going to help you increase your overall bench press or whichever exercise that it is. That should work out for you. Okay, 3. Why is dating so hard? I don't personally find dating hard. I think that if you have good communication skills, then you can be with absolutely any person. It's a lot of times when, you know, people they would rather like tweet about their relationship problem than go to their partner themselves, which I think if you're tweeting about your partner, then you're probably not mature enough to be in a relationship. Just my personal opinion. But overall, I think that, yeah, you have to have really good communication. You know, if you're having a bad day, you've got to let that partner know that, hey, I'm having an awful day. If I sound, you know, rude to you or something, it's nothing that you did. It's simply the day that I'm having. So, I mean, just even doing that versus making them think that you're mad at them just goes a really long way. So I would say if you're having like trouble dating, start with communication. How did you and Haley meet? This is the most basic way we could have possibly met. We played softball together. So, a little fun fact. So let's see. I was in my sophomore year of high school when I met Haley, and she was in 8th grade actually. Yes, I robbed the cradle. Oh well. So we've been together since she was in 8th grade, and I was a sophomore in high school. We're both now graduated. She is in college, and I am onto my career. What is your current workout split? My current workout split is push, pull, leg, and arms. So I'll do a push day involving my shoulders, my triceps, and my chest. My pull day looks like back and biceps, basically. My legs, the worst day of the week. I don't care who you are, what you say, it's the worst day of the week. My legs, I just hit every muscle group in my leg, and then I do a separate arm day. Not really because you have to, but I really enjoy training arms, so I incorporate that so my training stays how I like it. Okay, let's see. How do you stay motivated in the gym? I don't think motivation is really what keeps people going into the gym. So obviously, if you have a goal of losing weight, you have to either be in a caloric deficit and like you're eating perfectly, or you're lifting weights and doing cardio to get yourself into that caloric deficit. So when it comes to that, I think people, that's what's driving them. I wouldn't say that's technically motivation. Like, you have a goal and you're working towards it. Like, it's a job basically that you're doing. And there's plenty of days that I don't want to work out, and most of the days that I don't want to, like, other than the fact of if I'm just being lazy, like, I'll get myself up and I'll go to the gym. But if I'm just like mentally I'm not feeling it, or you know, my body's not feeling it, I take a lot of rest days. Like, I'm not ever gonna push myself to go to the gym to where I hate it. Like, this is a passion for me. I love working out. 99% of the time, like, I genuinely want to go to the gym. Like, there's, other than leg day, there's not many times where I'm like, oh my god, I do not want to go to the gym. So when I'm having those types of days, I give myself the break. Like, mentally, I'm not where I need to be, and I'm not gonna just go in there and, you know, go through the motions of not having an effective workout. Because why would I tire out my biceps on Monday when I'm really not feeling it, versus when I could go Tuesday and absolutely demolish them like I should be. So I think it's really just up to you. If, like I said, if I'm not feeling it mentally, then I'm not going to the gym, period. Okay, how long have you and Haley been together? We will be together for 5 years in April, so it is November now. 4 years and some change. Not the greatest at math, but yeah, so almost 5 years. Like I said, I've been with her since she was in 8th grade, so we dated all throughout her high school experience. Now she is in college. She is about to be a junior in college. So yeah, it's really crazy to like think about, you know, when we first met. I mean, we were both just kids. I mean, she was about 14 or 15 and I was either 16 or 17. So yeah, we've been together for a very long time through a lot of different life changes. I think it's really cool to experience, you know, like watching somebody go from even just middle school to high school. Then I watched her go from high school to college. And even throughout the years, like, our relationship is just getting stronger. So just a quick piece of advice, if you're watching this and you're dating somebody and you're seniors in high school and you're like, oh my god, they're gonna go to college and we're gonna break up, and I promise you that if you want the relationship to work through college, then all you have to do is make it work. Like I said, the communication is the absolute key there. I think y'all need to sit down and have a really long, in-depth talk about where you want your relationship to go before y'all go off to college, versus just, you know, saying, okay, well, we're going to college, and y'all get there and, you know, you have no communication of, do we want to stay together, do we want to go experience college, or this and that. So just a piece of advice for you, like, it is very possible to have a strong, healthy relationship while your partner is in college and or you're both in college. You just have to have the communication and the maturity to deal with long distance. So, piece of advice for y'all. Let's see. What do you do for a living? So, I'm a personal trainer. I've been doing personal training for about 3 years now. Geez, going on 4 years now. I started out with an internship at Iinga Performance, which was in 2016. So basically straight out of straight out of high school. I wasn't like 100% sure what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to like help people in the long run. So I actually started out as a pharmacy tech at Rite Aid, and I mean the medicine side of it was cool, but let me tell y'all, them people, no. Anyway, so I left Rite Aid and I got the internship with Iinga Performance. And previous to that, when people saw, you know, I was losing weight, I was getting into shape, a lot of them would ask me like, what are you doing? How are you doing it? And I would give like advice to people. And like when they would take my advice, they were like losing weight and whatnot. I just fell in love with like watching somebody's journey and their process and me being a part of it and helping them with it. And that's just kind of like what really started it for me. So the moment that I was able to help somebody lose weight, I was like, I gotta be a personal trainer. So I went through NASM. I got my certificate, or I became certified through NASM as a personal trainer. I started training as a actual personal trainer in Iinga, not just an intern. And then I progressed on to working at the YMCA as a personal trainer. And throughout that, I did work at Nutrition Corner which is a supplement store based locally here. I learned a ton, like a massive amount of knowledge about supplements there, which obviously is helping me as a personal trainer because people have questions about supplements all the time. So that was kind of like the starting point for me, was Iyengar. Then I went to Nutrition Corner, and then I progressed up to the YMCA. And now I'm also a certified fitness nutrition specialist. So I just plan on constantly, you know, thriving through personal training and changing people's lives, whether that be through YouTube, through Instagram, through in-person personal training, through online training. However I can help people, that's exactly what I want to do. What's your favorite movie? This is an easy one. It's Hocus Pocus. I don't care if it is Christmas, if it is Easter, if it is the 4th of July. I am watching that movie. It is one of the greatest movies ever invented, in my opinion. And if it's not in your opinion, then that's wrong. But yeah, Hocus Pocus is hands down one of my favorite movies. Let's see. How tall are you? I'm 5'7". I feel like a lot of people think I'm taller than I actually am. Like I'm like 6 foot or something, but no, just 5'7". Okay, last but not least, this is a question that I get asked very, very often. How do I get started in the gym? This is probably, for so many people, it's so intimidating to start in the gym. But my best advice to you is to just do it. Like, just go into the gym, stop caring about what anybody else thinks, because truthfully, like, I don't even look at other people in the gym. Like, unless you're doing something absolutely ridiculous to where you're gonna either hurt yourself or somebody else, I pay nobody no mind. Like, it is me. I am in there for me. Everybody else is in there for themselves. Like, nobody's paying attention to you. And I know that might maybe sound rude or something, but it's the truth. Like, nobody cares that you're in the gym. So even, like, if you don't 100% know what you're doing, most of the time, like, people can tell when somebody's, like, a beginner. And at least at my gym, I mean, I see people offering advice constantly. And it's not like that, oh, you should do it this way. It's, like, genuine advice that if somebody thinks that they don't know what they're doing or maybe they need a little bit of help, people are going to help you. Like, it's a community. People don't want to embarrass you. Like I said, unless you're being, like, a really big douchebag or you're doing something that is just so out of the ordinary that you're going to hurt somebody or yourself, nobody's going to make fun of you. Nobody's going to, like, come up to you and rag on you. Like, if anything, they're going to help you. They're there for you. And if not, like, you're just going to learn over time. You know, nobody walks into the gym and they're an expert. I don't care what they say. Like, you walk to the gym, it's a new place for you, and you just get going. You know, whether you want to just start on the treadmill or you want to just start with, like, bicep curls, just do it. Just get into the gym and just do it. Like, that's my best advice that I can give you. Stop caring about if anybody's looking at you, and just get in there and do what you came to do. So, thank y'all for watching this video. If you could please like and subscribe, help me grow this channel. Let me know if y'all like this type of video. If not, we won't do another one like this. If you did, then make sure you follow me on Instagram. That way next time you can be a part of it. I'm sorry that I didn't get to absolutely all the questions. I didn't want this to be super, super long. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.